Jeepers, it's the Creeper.
It looks like there's been an accident. And there's someone lying in the road.
It's a bank guard. Is he all right?
I think so. He just got a bad conk on the head.
Starting off strong with an assault charge.
Never saw. Not a scratch on the outside, but a real wreck on the inside.
Wreck nothing. This car's been ransacked.
And we have destruction of property.
He's coming around.
The flame will tell. You did the proper thing by bringing the guard to my house. He'll be fine when he wakes up.
Don't worry, I'm sure he'll sleep off that concussion just fine. What's that? Oh, right. If you suspect someone has suffered a concussion, seek medical assistance first, and certainly do not let them go to sleep. Let's imagine this from the guard's point of view for a second. You get the evidence of a person robbing the bank. On your way to the bank manager's house, you're assaulted by a monster. And while unconscious, some innocent teenagers bring you to the man who just assaulted you. If this isn't a horror movie plot, I don't know what is.
Now all that's left is to take these paper plates out back. We can dump them by that ugly scarecrow, Scoob.
Even though most littering crimes were not popularized until after 1972, 2 years after this episode, I think this is still a moral crime.
With tears in our eyes, we drove off into the sunset looking for another place to put the garbage. We didn't find one.
Mike, let's get out of here.
Daydreaming, heads in the sand.
This song, Daydreamin', written by Danny Jensen and Sue Stewart, and again performed by Austin Roberts, is my favorite of the Season 2 montages. Only as an adult do you realize he doesn't mean a literal ostrich, but a daydreaming girlfriend. I also verified to see if this chick following Scooby around counts as livestock theft. It kind of would, but I'm not going to count it. He does put it back after all.
Are hidden in the bushes.
Let's investigate.
Even if it was unlocked, the three of them broke into this car in the eyes of the law.
Hey, wait a minute. There's something on the... Welcome to my cave.
Who are you?
I'm the Hermit of the Hills, and you're just in time to join me for dinner.
Was this just a thing back then? Hermits living in caves? Also, this guy is needlessly creepy, but then again, you probably would be too if you lived in a cave. Something something, allegory of the cave by Plato, something something.
Come back! Come back!
Boy, am I glad we've seen the last of that creeper.
Now it's the creeper's turn to catch a charge for breaking into a vehicle.
It's Mr. Carswell, the bank president.
How about that?
I got your message and went right to Carswell's house, kids. Carswell wasn't there, but I found the bank guard tied up in the basement.
Old Carswell had a pretty slick scheme going for a while.
I'll say, since he was the last one to leave the bank every day, he would just fill his briefcase with money, relock the safe, and leave the bank as usual.
For this time period, this is a pretty well-planned crime. However, you do have to fully commit to the other half of the crime, that being coming back later and faking a break-in so you're not held responsible.
The guard installed a concealed infrared camera which took a picture of him robbing the bank.
I don't really know if you could call this cinder block of a camera concealed in any sense of the word.
And then when he found out, he went after the guard to get the incriminating pictures.
Let's also not forget that he held the security guard under false imprisonment, tied up in his basement. The creeper is heading to jail for at least 25 years for his 5 crimes, and the gang gets off easy this time with just 1. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Catch you next time.
Certainly wound up all the loose ends in this.
Said, kid, we found your name on an envelope at the bottom of a half a ton of garbage, and just wanted to know if you had any information about it. And I said, yes, sir, Officer Ober, cannot tell a lie. I put that envelope under that garbage.